You are losing, not to your enemies, not to your circumstances. You are losing to your own mind. Every day it pulls you into the past, into conversations that are already dead, into wounds that have already healed, into regrets that cannot be changed. Every night it drags you into the future, into fears that may never arrive, into problems that don't exist yet. And you just follow it like a slave. And the cost? You missed the conversation that was right in front of you because your mind was replaying an argument from 3 days ago. You sat with your family, but you weren't there. You were somewhere else entirely. You had an idea, a real one, something that could have changed your life. But your mind buried it under doubt before you ever took one step. You wasted hours, not sleeping, not working, not living, just thinking, going in circles, solving nothing. That relationship you lost, not because of what happened, but because your mind turned a small wound into a war. That opportunity you didn't take, not because you weren't ready, but because your mind convinced you that you weren't. Look at your life right now. The things you regret most. How many of them happened because your mind was out of control? How much of your life have you already spent inside your own head? This is the real loss Krishna is warning you about. Not money, not status, your life itself. Here's what nobody tells you. What happened, happened. You cannot go back. Not for 1 second, not for one word, not for one moment. The person who hurt you, they have moved on. The mistake you made, the world has already forgotten it. The version of you that failed, that person is gone. But you are still carrying it, still visiting that memory like it owes you something, still waiting for a different ending to a story that is already finished. Krishna didn't say, understand your past. He didn't say, heal slowly. He said, act. Because life is not waiting for you to be ready. Life is happening right now, in this moment, while you are standing in yesterday. Let it go. Not for the people who hurt you, for yourself. Because the life you are supposed to live, it is not behind you. It is right here, waiting. Start living it. Krishna saw this. 5,000 years ago, standing on a battlefield, he looked at Arjuna, a warrior, a trained man, and said, the mind is restless, turbulent, powerful, and stubborn. Controlling it is harder than controlling the wind. Even Arjuna admitted this. Even the greatest archer who ever lived said, I cannot control my own mind. So what chance do you have? Every chance. Because Krishna didn't stop there. He said, but it can be controlled through practice, through detachment. Not tomorrow, not when your life becomes easier, not when you find the right motivation. Now, this moment, the moment you are watching this, is the only moment you have ever had. Your mind wants to be everywhere except here. That is the disease, and awareness is the cure. Watch your mind right now. Where did it just go? Did it wander to something you said last week? Did it jump to something you're afraid of tomorrow? Catch it, bring it back. This is the practice Krishna is talking about. Not meditation on a mountain, not years of silence. This right here, catching the mind when it runs and pulling it back to now. Do it once, it will run again. Pull it back again. This is the war Krishna wants you to fight, not outside, inside. Because the man who controls his mind controls his actions. The man who controls his actions controls his life. The man who controls his life becomes unbreakable. That is what Krishna is offering you. Not religion, not ritual, a weapon. The question is, are you going to pick it up? Your mind is either your greatest enemy or your greatest ally. The choice, Krishna says, is always yours.